5, Spring Madness, episode 63. Welcome back, Waterdavians. And even those who aren't Waterdavians, you've been here long enough to call you such. And still in the Xanathar's lair. Rhea, you can make your constitution check.
Uh-oh.
Joanna, you're at disadvantage on ability checks we've established because of the no resting.
All right. A 10 is kind of right down the middle. Would you say I give it one more go? Just to determine which end it comes out of, or is that up to me at this point?
That's not a critical fail. You're still like you can make it come out, but you can still hold it there if you want.
I mean, yeah, I kind of want it out of me at this point. It's uncomfortable. I feel it, moving around in there. So I'm just gonna, I don't know. I almost feel this nausea coming on, and you kind of see me turn.
Make a more definitive Constitution check to see if you can force it one way or the other.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good thing coming out the front end.
Yeah. First success
So
of the night.
you start to see me turn kind of pale and white and get all sweaty and clammy and just kind of stop talking. You could tell something's not right. And I just kind of step away from the group and just start gagging or dry heaving. And then all of a sudden you hear me hack something up, and you just hear something clatter and hit the floor and just kind of bounces off the floor a couple times. And then you just kind of hear me whimpering almost. I'm crying from the pain. But then you see me go over and pick something up, and then you can see it's the stone.
Oh, I'm gonna be sick. Oh.
Covered in vomit.
Well done.
Did
I
the
have
picture
no
of the
reaction.
stone?
Disgusting!
Did the picture of the stone pop up for everyone just now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, it didn't for me, but that's okay. Well, that was gross, Ray, but I'm glad to see you're finally free of your torture. There it is. Ooh.
So I kind of wipe it off with whatever clothes I'm wearing. Just wipe it off, wipe the puke off, and then put it in my bag.
Oof.
Wow.
All right. I vote for us not lingering here any longer. Everyone ready?
I am now.
Let's see. All right. So this, I believe, and Aldous can confirm, is where we're headed. This hallway down here at the bottom. Yep.
Yeah, that from what I remember is where the secret passageway is.
Do you want to get a short distance in front of us and we'll follow behind?
Sure, yeah. Is this a beam in front of us, or
I think that's
what
in
is
the
this
floor.
like?
That's coming from.
Oh, this is the floor. Okay.
That's coming from those 4 dwarves that were.
Yeah, you know that room is right down that hallway. That you came out of that room at one point.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna move down here.
And as you guys are moving down the hall, you feel the ground beneath you rumble. And at the same time, you hear a muffled explosion. And the dust that was probably just stuck to the walls, a thin layer of dust, just gently floats down all around you.
I'll turn around to the group, sort of questioning what's happening.
This might be the distraction we're looking for. Try and hope for the best. Move. Go, Aldous.
Okay,
And
then
as you
I'll.
move down the hall, Aldous, this individual probably, hey, what's the hurry?
Oh gosh, this guy again.
I'm just looking to help you guys. Answer a riddle
Um,
and I'll help you.
um, I at first I'm not gonna like even acknowledge that he's there. I'm gonna keep walking.
Hey, what? Where you going?
Yeah, I know exactly where I want to go, so I'm gonna head towards that door.
He says, as you go down the hall, he says, many have heard me, yet nobody has seen me. I won't speak back unless spoken to. What am I? Am I? Am I? Am I? And his voice echoes down the hall towards you, Aldous.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna continue to ignore him.
You want to help me? I'll answer your riddle.
and
Yes, the group of you.
Yeah, we're a short distance behind Aldous. Having heard him address Aldous, trying to avoid him shooting any poison darts. Yeah, sorry, the map's taking a while to load.
You
here.
do see he has his hand like on something.
Well, since I kind of know what he's gonna do next, I want to follow up and keep an eye on
Yeah,
him.
you noticed it right
And
away,
if-
Raya.
If he starts to pull out his little dart gun or dart thing, I'll take care of him.
I can see he's reaching. I'll unholster a pistol. You're gonna help us if I can answer your riddle?
Yes, I'll help you.
The answer is echo, 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 echo.
Yes, it is an echo. Very well done. What do you need help with?
We're looking for something. Perhaps you could help us.
We need the eyes to the Stone of Galore, the last two.
Oh, I don't know what that is. What is it?
Well, if you can't help us with that, perhaps you could tell us where the Xanathar is.
Oh, well, he's in the lair somewhere. I think he might be speaking to some of his troops. I'm headed there now.
Good. Well, perhaps you could entertain him there. We'll meet up with him
Click
later.
and creak. You hear a door open.
Oh shit! Let's just go.
Behind you, Donovan. And you see light pour in from this area back here. Oh my god, the thing is moving so slow. Did you see my ping?
Over here. Yeah.
Yes.
Vouch for us, gnome. That's the assistance you can lend. We're guests of the Xanathar.
Ah, yes, vouch for you. Yes. Your guess. I get it.
If anyone asks. I'm going to keep going now. I'm not going to dawdle here. I'll keep walking.
Yeah, same.
Try and get into this hallway before anyone comes out.
And you see another door open ahead of you.
Well, I'm ducking into this hallway as fast as I
oh
can.
boy, okay.
Get in here.
Am I able to detect where I think this secret door is?
just indicate where you're looking and do an investigation check. I guess will cover it.
Okay. Yeah, I'd be looking on this like south wall somewhere. But I'll roll investigation.
Multiple heavy boot falls sound from that northern door that just opened.
Good job, Alice.
And very heavy footfalls sound from this area.
Hurry up, everyone into the darkness. I'll wave everybody into the shadows here. Although it's not really shadowy. While Aldous locates the door. Does he get it? Well, he rolled 19, so that's pretty good. He's been through the secret door once before, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Flutterfoot, the gnome, moves northern up this hallway towards that group of individuals that just came out. Sounds like are coming. You're kind of trying to ignore them and just move on. But you see Flutterfoot go to head those people, those individuals off as they arrive into this corridor. And you hear him start to talk in the distance now because you've moved down the hallway. He's like, yeah, guests of the Xanathar, leave them alone. And you hear it trail off and you don't hear what he says anymore. But he has successfully kept them from moving down the hallway thus far as you can tell in this 6 seconds that has passed. But what does seem to get closer to you are the slow, plodding, heavy footfalls. Goom, 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 getting louder.
Fuck, find that door, Aldous.
And let me see what it is. 11 and... should be here. You mean you're not going to dip into all these rooms? Just kidding.
Fuck no. We're on the job.
It's good. Stay focused, man. Don't get distracted. Even though there might be a lot of cool loot in these rooms.
Yeah, a lot of death. There's a lot of death down there.
Cool loot! All right.
Maybe
and
on the
you
way
move.
out.
So, Aldous, you
Yeah.
successfully find this. What did you roll with your investigation?
19.
You easily find it. As soon as your hand gets into the right area, you see what triggered it before. It was like a small pressure plate. You didn't actually see what Nihilor did, but your ability to figure it out has gotten you access. And you move into this hallway, the group of you, I assume, is everyone?
Oh, yeah.
Everyone
Yeah, I
nod
would
yes for
say,
that,
yeah.
yes? All right, so let me get you into this hallway. Here's the hallway, I believe. Neilor's not there, though. Get rid of him.
Yeah, I'm like, he better not be there.
Aldous is there.
Dead.
Everyone's tokens is off to the... Oh, maybe you can't see them? Here, I'll move them over. So you move into this hallway.
Is it a new map
Aldous.
or is it on this map?
Oh, did it not move?
Hold on. I'm still on the old map.
The new map. Hold on, I'll get you there. All right, yeah, I didn't. Thank you. You move into this hallway, and there's two of Aldous. Is one of them with the freaky eye? Let's make sure. Yeah, okay, let me get rid of this one. There's your freaky eye.
Okay,
Aldous.
yeah, I remember this hallway now.
Donovan, as you move into the hallway, Aldous gets really close to you, and you see his face. You see the trauma on his face. It looks like it might be in the first stage of healing, but he's obviously had his eyeball ripped out and plugged back in or something like that, because that's exactly what it looks like. And there's distress all on this side of his face. His eye is all It's a strange green color in the center, but it's bright bloodshot other than that. And you get a close-up of that as you all cram into this hallway. And as the door is shutting, hold on.
I'll shudder. And fear for whatever.
A large skeletal hand stops the door from shutting. And this creature moves into this corridor with you.
Fuck!
Oh my god. No.
And of course, Donovan's right there. No, position yourselves in your marching order. I wasn't particular about who moved in first and who moved in second.
Yeah, I was definitely first, I would think.
Yeah, oh yeah, Aldous was out in front and it already
So
started
maybe,
to walk
yeah, maybe
away.
a little bit in front.
But I'm gonna do my best to get off the front line because I'm pretty banged up. So
Yeah, I think Bix and I were near the end, if I'm not mistaken, because I know Joanna walked right in front of me.
All right, move them into order as let's see here.
Aldous,
No.
Aldous. As he's walking away, I'll get Aldous' attention. He's probably already looking at it. I'm backing up.
And this thing that can only be described as a skeletal
Minotaur.
minotaur.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He's scary.
I'm like, okay, I'm gonna roll initiative. Like,
And look, you missed the because of your. I had all of these pre-rolled initiatives for a combat with those Xanathar gang members, but you avoided it with a successful navigating of Flutterfoot's riddle and
yeah.
and his ability to head them off at the pass. So here,
Yeah,
I'll
that's
get.
crazy.
Never trust those little gnomes.
And like Donovan saved us because I fully was like not answering it.
I was ready to pick him up like I did that clown and just like shake him and be like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah.
I didn't get his last riddle. I had no idea what that riddle was. The math riddle. The first one, I think.
Oh, no.
The first one, I
Yeah.
think I could have guessed. The last one was. I was lost on. This one.
What? Well, what do you think the first one was, real quick? I'm just curious.
Laughter.
Hmm.
But the second one, I had no idea what it was.
Yeah, laughter it is. The second one was he told you in the opening line. He said your answer must be quick.
Oh, that. He's deep.
So it was quick.
Quick was the answer.
Oh my god, that's crazy. Trixie.
Well, good. We don't have to fight 52 dwarves, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, it's great.
Everybody roll initiative.
I'll take that.
Ah, Minotaur skeleton rolls low.
Yeah, that's good for us.
Don't forget, Bix, you get extra attacks. Come on, buddy. You got this.
Raya, roll a wisdom check.
Okay, just a normal wisdom.
And Joanna, you can roll a wisdom check as well. Joanna, you roll a wisdom check as well. Ooh. Joanna, your battle instincts inform you that this creature would probably have a vulnerability to bludgeoning damage.
There you go.
Probably behoove you better to use the flat of your sword or some type of bludgeoning weapon instead of the sharp and bashing
Okay.
these bones to smithereens.
Yeah. I miss Azarej. Huh.
Soon, if we can survive this, soon. Draw it into the passage, I'll say.
Donovan, you better use your high initiative. Get the fuck out of the way.
Yeah, that's totally. I along the wall tumble backwards once and take several steps back as I call to Aldous. Aldous! And then I'm gonna say to Rhea and Bix and Joanna, it looks like all three of them could probably fight. Draw it into the hall. Shut the door. I'll shut the door. Draw it into the hall.
It's taking up the whole of the door right now. But it's moving forward. It hasn't stopped its momentum. It grabbed the door, flung the door open, and moved into the hall with you.
Alright. That's what I'm going to do for my turn. And I'm not going to draw a weapon. I'm going to be prepared. I may try and get past...
Actually, no. It stays at the doorway.
Draw it in. Can it fit in here?
It is large, and its head is scraping. Those horns are scraping the top of the ceiling. Probably, 10 feet in here, maybe? It's a pretty tall ceiling. But this large, undead creature...
Yeah, draw it in. It'll be at a disadvantage, probably, if in these tight quarters. Try and get it to come down the hallway. Don't engage it in the doorway where it can... What kind of weapon does it have?
It has an axe.
Okay.
A very large, great axe.
Yeah, this thing... If we can get this thing to... If we can draw it back down into this hallway, we might be in an advantage. Our small stature, especially yours, Rhea, might be at an advantage fighting
Donovan,
this.
what's your action?
That's what I'm doing. Draw it into the hallway. Bring it in. It'll be at a disadvantage. Its size. It won't be able to move about.
Bix, what's your action? Aldous, what's your action?
Let's see. I think, would it be crazy for me to cast Disintegrate?
Is that
You want to risk your life to do
Is
it?
that going to use up all your?
Oh, I
that'll
think
use up all your
Bix is
slots.
rolling here.
Oh, there it is. Bix is just.
Oh,
You get-
Bix moves in with a 21 maul attack.
You get 2 attacks
Maul
with
is-
the maul. You get
Maul
2
is
attacks.
exact. Oh, Bix, you could have
Yeah,
rolled.
bludgeoning.
Yeah, you could have rolled a. I forgot. You could have rolled a wisdom check for this knowledge as well. If you want to roll your wisdom check to see if you would have realized that, feel free to roll wisdom. Regardless, you are attacking it with a bludgeoning weapon, which is phenomenal.
Could I ask what that benefit would be exactly? Like, is it, for example, like double damage, or like what is the bonus?
It's a damage vulnerability. So, what does that do?
Is
It
that-
gives.
Sharp is either probably thrusting or stabbing weapons won't be able to do as much damage because of it has no flesh.
Hold on. Damage vulnerability 5e.
So like hacking or stabbing
Some
weapons.
creatures are exceedingly difficult or unusually easy to hurt with certain types of damage. You take double damage when hit with it.
Double
what it is.
Okay,
damage.
cool. Good to know.
I don't know if Bix.
So
I don't know if
Bix-
Bix can talk. I think Bix's mic might. She's rolling. Clearly, Bix
All right, that's cool.
hears us. So what?
You got a 12. Bix would have figured it out too, and was
There
quick
she
on
is.
the uptake. Let's see. 10 does not hit, but the 21 does. So do your damage on the first attack.
12.
So 24 damage as you see huge
Nice.
chunks of the rib cage of this thing fall away and smash against the wall at your feet.
Yay.
You actually have to duck out of the way. Some huge chunks of bone fall off this thing. Huge bone, rib cage bone, smashes to the floor. You have to duck
Can I
inside
keep it?
to fix Yeah, you can take your prize, Bix.
Yay.
Can make a weapon out of it or something.
Yes.
Aldous, what are you gonna do? 24
I
damage. Let's mark it.
I think I am going to not use one of my Vecna spells and save that until I absolutely have to. Instead, I'm gonna cast Chill Touch because I know it seems like he's an undead and it has extra effects on undead. So I'm trying to think, what is that 9?
That's to hit.
That's not to hit.
Yeah,
is
you have
it?
to touch them. You have to move up and touch them.
Oh, right.
Move up and touch him, Aldous.
Don't do it.
I'm
Alice.
I might as well just do it. Yeah. So I
hope he
as
doesn't have
Donovan,
cold vulnerability.
yeah, as Donovan's yelling at me,
No,
I
don't.
sort of turn around and like almost like, oh, he's like such a nuisance. I'll run up to him and I don't know, maybe as his like he's trying to get through the door, I'm gonna like touch one of his horns or maybe his skull to try to catch Chill Touch.
And real quick, since I don't know or think a 9 hits, I'm going to use War God's Blessing if it does not hit to add a 10 to his roll.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh my god.
A 9 wouldn't have hit, right?
Nah.
I doubt
No,
it. I
Bix missed
doubt
with a
it.
10, so 9
You're
would have missed.
you're not sure. Oh yeah, if you piece that
What about a
together.
19?
But the
Yeah, either way I'm using it. I'm just
19
curious if a
hits.
9, yeah, a 9 wouldn't have, I'm assuming.
Okay.
So,
And where's Chill Touch?
Well done.
Ghostly skeletal
Rhea.
hand in the space of a creature within range.
Oh, no, you didn't have to touch it. You didn't have to move up. I missed
Oh, it's 120. feet.
120.
Okay.
Yeah.
Woo, okay. Can I retcon that?
Yeah.
Like, because I do not want to be.
Yeah, okay.
Verbal and somatic component though. As you retcon it, give us your verbal and hand motion description for Chill
Yeah.
Touch.
I'm just going to sort of the way Chill Touch works for me is I sort of like bring my hand up, sort of mimicking that like ghostly hand that maybe comes out from the ground, and I don't know, I'll say something like, "Chill out."
That's great.
Chill
It's
out,
very
baby.
deadpan, very deadpan.
Well, I like the idea that like the big hand kind of like, I mean, its hand that's skeletal made its attention to us, and now you have a ghostly skeletal hand. It's like
Mhm.
a physical
Fantastic.
hand with like a ghostly skeletal hand. Like that's just kind of cool visually, I think.
It's literally
Yeah, no, I love it.
fantastic.
I love it. I will note, okay, so it says on a hit, the target takes whatever. It can't regain hit points until the start of your next turn. Until then, the hand clings to the target. If you hit an undead target, it also has disadvantage on attack rolls against you until the end of your next turn.
Whoa! Wow! Wow!
That's huge.
Amazing! Amazing!
That's huge.
That's if a 19 hits.
Yes, the 19 hit.
Okay.
No, where did you grab the Minotaur? Like around the neck or on the grab its ribs?
I sort of see it as just like, it's like ghostly, right? So it's almost like, it's not even physical almost. It's like
Wrapping
more of a
around it?
feeling. It like grabs its like soul, you know?
Cool.
So do your D8 necrotic damage.
Actually, it does 2d8.
So that's, yeah, it's 2d8 at fifth level, and it's 15.
There it is.
15?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see it in there.
It's in there.
It
Right under
it should be
I
like
trust you.
under the roll to hit.
Got it. Oh. So you see this thing actually start to like freeze up on one side of it as a result of your chill touch. Obviously doing some fantastic damage to it. And let's see.
Well done.
Joanna, it's your turn.
I don't think I'm gonna like hit it with my fist or anything that isn't sharp. So I'm just gonna run up to it.
You can whack it with the side of your sword.
Yeah.
Whack.
I'm
Or
gonna
you
take
could-
my
You could kick it.
Do edged
Do it running.
Do edged weapons do normal damage?
slashing usually.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you would
like-
just do your
It's
regular
not-
damage. It's just an advantage.
You just
to
do
have
your
a
regular
bludgeon.
damage.
Yeah.
It's just the bludgeoning damage does twice the damage.
There you
That's-
go. Joanna does fucking wicked damage without that advantage.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna use my great sword.
Do it.
24.
It hits.
And obviously I get, yeah, so I have 2.
Oh, 20! Oh, shit!
So I'm just gonna imagine it's real quick because I just want to like run up to it and kind of like disengage a little bit, but I run up and I get my 2, slashes in, and then I'm gonna run back and see how the 24 damage affected this thing.
You see half of the skull falls off. One of those big horns on its head falls to the ground, smashing into a million pieces. And one of its arms completely falls away. The whole rib cage, the whole like side of this thing, just like an avalanche of bone falls off of it. And it's still standing, but it's like wobbling now. Minus 24. But it looks like it's still stealing itself for attack. This
And it still has disadvantage until when? Because I know that.
on Aldous.
Oh, only on Aldous?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only on
okay.
if it targets me. Yeah.
I'm just gonna try. I'm gonna try one of my maneuvers. I've tried it like 2 or 3 times now, and it never works. But I still want to try it again. So I'm gonna try
Yeah.
my trip attack, which knocks the target down, and he becomes prone. So let me just
Do
set
it!
that in the. So I can use the superiority die to attempt to knock the target down.
Has to make a
Yeah,
strength
this
saving
is
throw.
good.
And you get to roll so you rolled a 14, so you get to roll a d8, right? And add that to 14.
Okay, so let me roll my d8. 7.
Oh, shit!
So
21.
14 plus 7, 21. And then it has to make a strength saving throw.
Keep trying. It's going to work eventually, Joanna. That's a great call. It's going to happen eventually.
Describe your attack, though, Joanna. Did I miss it? What exactly did you do?
I was going to attempt to knock the target down, so we can imagine that with my 2 slashes, I'm kind of like going for its legs a little, but maybe just missing it because I didn't. He got
No.
the strength
It-
saving throw. So
No, it never had a chance to fall because you obliterated it with that attack.
Oh, shit!
The rest of it just falls to the ground.
Wow.
I didn't even have a chance.
It didn't even get to attack!
Yeah.
Shit, I'm
poor
feeling-
little Skelly.
wait,
Damn,
what?
you guys fucked it up.
Like with the extra,
Yeah,
with
it was
the
at
extra
4,
7
It was
damage?
at 4 hit points.
Oh my god!
you
Oh,
slipped
okay.
it.
Because I was gonna say
Joanna.
he made the strength saving throw, but I guess the D8 did it, so that's.
I
cool
just
for-
rolled it because
Yeah.
whatever.
They keep making the strength saving throw. That's why I've never been able to do it yet. But that D8 comes in handy.
Still
That's
not
great.
able to actually
Yeah.
need it because it died
Cool.
before.
Well,
All right.
so wait, she didn't need to make the roll. It was dead at that point when it was.
Well, I
fell
needed
apart?
it No, because I still needed to do it for the extra D8. Because it gave me 7 extra points of damage.
Oh, okay, I got you.
It just didn't. It was already, I
Oh,
guess,
so yeah, you just
dying.
kicked-
So it worked out.
it.
Yeah.
That's
and you
awesome.
find yourself in this now quiet secret passageway.
Right here, shut the door, shut the door. Donovan will say as quietly as possible.
Yeah. I shut the door while trying to be, super sneaky and make sure nothing's right there.
And the Minotaur gets back. No, it doesn't. Sorry. That's a different kind of movie.
Wow, you guys kicked fucking ass. Shit. That was epic.
Let's
Bix, Aldous,
let's not
Joanna.
get too excited.
Rhea. That was awesome. That was great. This is a good omen.
like I'm afraid we're gonna have to face the Xanathar or something.
Not if we move quickly. I think our Drow Elven enemies have given us an opportunity here with those explosions. I'm just hoping I'm just hoping that they didn't block our exit. That's my only concern. I'll say to you, Aldous, like quietly, but I don't want to linger on that. We're not leaving here without the stones, so we all know that. Look at that picture. That thing is cool. Good job. Good job, fellow adventurers. Now
Good job.
Let's
Should we keep going down the hall?
Yeah, Aldous, we're going to give you a few moments to get yourself in position. Try and confirm the location of the stones if you can. When we come in, all you need to do is touch your nose. If they're in that chest in the fishbowl, as you suspect they could be, I'll make for them. Unless anyone else wants to try. I'll look around at anyone else. I'd be happy to provide a diversion if somebody else wants to take the plunge, but if no one else does. My only concern is that the chest may be locked.
Yeah.
I'm in heavy armor, so I probably shouldn't. I feel like it's going to be more difficult or noisy.
Bix,
Maybe...
Joanna? I think Bix's and Joanna's strong arms could be better utilized elsewhere. All right, then.
I was gonna suggest too, it might also, if we want to access that chest, it might be easier just to like break the glass of that bowl instead of trying to like.
How big is it?
Get into it. It's pretty big, but.
What do you mean, pretty
I'm
big?
Thinking.
Like 6 feet tall, 3 feet wide.
What do I remember, DM?
It was 20 feet wide.
20 feet wide.
A 20-foot.
So like a pool.
Holy shit! I'm not even sure my pistol could penetrate that much glass.
I'm like, does Rhea have like a hammer or something?
You don't know how thick it is, but the bowl was,
a war hammer, but it's just like a regular old weapon. It can't be.
Yeah.
I don't know. Not enough for that, for sure.
Glass is glass.
Yeah.
You could smash it, but my fear is it would take longer to break through
a
the
20-foot diameter fishbowl dominates the room.
To hold that much water, the thing would have to be
10
inches thick.
Filled with water, it also contains a small coral reef, a miniature shipwreck, and a sunken treasure chest, from what you remember.
Chest is the way. If you guys can distract whatever we're facing inside, I'll try and take the plunge. I'll, out of my thieves' tools, I'll pull the pry bar out. My expectations is I may just have to pry this thing open, thanks to Aldous' description of it. I'm not the best swimmer, but I can give it a shot. So, Aldous, you lead, right? Everyone in agreement. You go in. You get yourself a comfortable spot.
You hear creak as if a door is opening behind you.
Oh no.
Oh, wait. Keep going, keep going.
Okay, I'll step through the door as this is happening.
And then as he goes through the door, I come up to the door.
It's the gnome. Fuck.
Donovan, you're last pulling up the rear, and you see, hey guys, wait for me.
I'll wait for him. He did his job.
He moves up to you. He's like, hey, I'm not done helping you out, and I got more riddles.
Oh, you're not done helping us out.
My name's Flutterfoot.
Oh,
Bearswiggle.
Flutterfoot, you're quite talented. Thank you.
Zipswiggle.
Your distraction proved advantageous to me and my companions, so thank you for that.
No problem. You answered the riddle, right? That's part of the deal. That's how riddles work. Right?
Right. So
Well, thanks for playing, man. I really appreciate it. He like puts his hand out like a handshake.
fuck. Wait, I'll hesitate and then make sure he's got nothing in his hand, and then I'll.
Riddles only work with two parties.
Yes, well, I'll shake his hand. It was difficult, very tested my intellect to its extent, but well done. No. With that, I've answered your riddle. You've provided your assistance. So with that, the contract is done.
Yeah. So what are you doing? And he like looks at the rest of the group just down the hall, and as Aldous moves into the next room. All right, so I'll move you guys in.
Oh no, we're not going in. He's going in first.
Oh, are you going in by yourself, Aldous?
Yeah, I'm gonna
All
go
right.
in by myself.
All right, so
to
Aldous
start.
is in another scene.
Yeah, stick around. No, perhaps you could still prove useful. I could have.
Yeah. What are you doing?
It's a surprise. A riddle.
Oh, you got a riddle.
I might.
I like it. I like it.
Let's wait and
I'll
see.
do-
Go ahead.
No, go.
No. Let's wait and see what befalls my friend first.
He says, okay, I'll wait. Aldous, you move into what people have been calling the Xanathar's sanctum, his bedroom. And you see that giant fish tank. Here, let me copy your guy. Make sure I got him on the map. And to your surprise, no one here.
Holy shit.
Not a one.
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
Sister Al they did a good job. They're gonna try
Okay,
and rob us as soon as we get out.
I sort of want to like as I see there's like nobody in the sanctum, I maybe just want to like walk from side to side to like like really just double check there's nobody here. Maybe I'll roll an investigation.
Yep, you can roll an investigation,
Okay.
but it doesn't take much of an investigation
Okay.
to realize if something's here, it's hiding because there's nothing in here. You can see.
Okay.
I mean, the bowl is 20 feet wide, so your investigation includes you walking just a little bit over to see beyond the other side.
Yeah, exactly.
The place is
I'll walk
magically
down
lit.
here. Okay. And I have and because I have true sight, right? Like I see any like visual illusions essentially. So I'm not really seeing any of those.
Thank you. If you could throw it in the chat, it would be helpful.
Okay.
And just to reiterate from before, luminous violet particles drift through the air like mist in here. And you had thought about it before, and you determined to be something you've heard of called Underdark spores, is what you think they are.
Okay.
The fuck are they?
The 20-foot diameter fish bowl contains a large amount of water, dominates the room, and yeah, you're looking around, tells you no one's in here.
Holy shit.
Okay.
And you see a ripple in the water.
Okay. As I sort of, am like confident in the fact that no one is in the room, I'll go back to the door and crack it open and just say, the coast is clear. Those explosions must have drawn everybody.
Is the fish in there? I'll whisper.
I quickly run in to join.
Let's see the fish in the tank. I'm gonna go in as well. Actually, I'll turn around to the gnome. If you can't answer a riddle, you help me?
Yeah, of course. It's what I do.
What's full of holes and still holds water?
Full of holes and still holds water. I haven't heard this one. Hold on, give me a minute.
Clock's ticking, gnome. Come on.
Still holds water. Story. My story holds water. My story.
Wrong. A sponge.
Ah!
A sponge. You owe me another favor. Come on. I'm gonna walk.
He moves
into the room.
He moves to his vest where his dart is, Donovan. I hate not getting riddles.
It's all right. You can use it later. Come on.
Well, you'll tell me the answer then. So I
A
can use it.
sponge.
Of course. It's stupid. That's a stupid riddle.
It is a stupid riddle, but you fell for it. So come on. You help us. There might be a job in this for you afterwards. Be quit with your reaching for whatever dagger you have hidden.
Yeah, okay, I got stuff to do though. What are you doing in here? And what are you doing in the Xanathar's sanctum?
Watch.
You know, he's even more paranoid than usual right now. Hasn't left the lair in weeks.
Then we best make quick work, folk. Aldous, can you confirm? And I'll point at the fishbowl. Are they there?
I have no idea, to be honest.
Take a look with that new eye of yours.
Yeah, I guess I have my X-ray vision too.
You do have X-ray
that.
vision.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And if it's in there,
I'm like, what do you mean?
I could command the gnome to go fetch them if he doesn't win the saving throw or the roll.
So it
Make him
says
go get it.
I can use an action to see as if I was wearing the ring of X-ray vision. So I'm like, what's the ring of X-ray vision?
Well, that just you would be able to see into it, so you wouldn't necessarily be able to identify it unless the DM says otherwise. But you might be able to see that there were two stones that would fit roughly.
There's like something of interest.
Roughly in size that might fit into the stone that Rhea puked up.
Okay.
A few moments ago.
I'll slowly walk up to the glass of this huge fishbowl and really concentrate on it. Should I roll anything or?
No, but
Okay.
yeah, put the description if you have it. It might probably just embedded in the put that up in the chat. I'll just check it out real quick. I was trying to pull up.
Michael found the ring of X-ray
Yeah,
vision.
it's
So
if you press the little at the top right of the screen, the third eye
Yeah.
icon, you could
Yeah.
search in like the
What'd you search?
compendium or whatever. I just put Ring of X and it came up.
right, I
Oh,
always forget about that.
Ring of X. Good. Thank
Yeah,
you.
that's how I normally do my spells, and then you could drag them onto your sheet also.
Okay, so an action to do so. You can see through, into, and through solid matter for a minute, but you don't do it for a minute. You just have to do it for an. Well, I guess yeah. Every time you use it, it lasts a minute. So you look into this fishbowl and you scan the coral reef, and the first thing you notice, actually, Aldous, there's no fish in this fish tank.
Right, yeah.
Where, based on your high investigation check, you do know there was a fish in this tank the last time you were in this room. There is no fish, but you scan, then you see a shipwreck, and you see right through, like you see the different, the frame of the ship. You can see through the hull of it. It's a pretty good sized miniature shipwreck in this 20-foot. So there's a lot of detail to the model, and you can see all through it and see all the detail on it on the other side of it that you wouldn't normally be able to see. And then you see the treasure chest, and you see several things in the treasure chest. Among them, two small marble-sized objects amidst what looks like some gold. And actually, let me look it up here.
Interesting.
Fishbowl.
I'll turn around and I'll say, either the eyes are in there or the Xanathar loves to play marbles.
Oh, based on your investigation check too, and sizing this thing up now, you would probably estimate it to be maybe 6,000 pounds. That's how big it is. Roughly 30 gemstones amidst this, but you see two items about the size of a stone as well, little round marbles, and 30 gemstones in this treasure chest. You see it easily, whereas you wouldn't have before. It's inside the chest, but you see them all. You see through them to see the one behind it and all that, and that's how you're able to ascertain the amount. Okay. There must be a fortune in gemstones.
Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, they're in there.
All
What are
right,
you
let's
looking
go.
for? Flutterfoot looks up to. Oh, and you see a ladder over here, by the way.
Here.
That's good.
But Flutterfoot looked over to you guys. He's like, "What are you looking for? What are you looking in the bowl for?"
You'll see.
Silgar isn't in there, I see.
Why? Where's Silgar?
I don't know. Sometimes he moves him around like it's part of the entourage, you know? He's got a smaller bowl.
He's got the fish. Aldous, I'll reach into my belt, pull both my pistols out, and hand them to Aldous, and unstrap my powder bag and hand it to him.
Hey, I got a riddle for you, Donovan. I'll tell you.
No. You still owe me. You couldn't answer my last riddle.
I got a piece of information for you. Answer the riddle. I'll give you the information. That's all I'm saying.
Ask quickly, gnome.
The more you take, the more you leave behind. What are they?
Anyone? I'll look around at the rest of the group.
Aw, that's not fair. You're 5 against 1. It was just me.
Yeah, it's
Whatever.
perfectly fair.
Whatever.
Anybody know?
I don't.
The more you take, the more you leave behind.
Your memory. I don't know.
We're even.
Fair enough. We're even. I'm going to hand Aldous my pistols. Anyone else want to take a dip? If not, I'm willing to head in.
I'll make sure you
Oh,
don't
what are you
drown.
doing? What he sees, like, you guys are like looking, fixing to go into this bowl suddenly, and Flutterfoot's like, "What are you doing? Why would you do that?"
I'm just going to ignore him after handing Aldous my pistols and powder bag. And I'm going to climb up the ladder as fast as I can. And with my pry tool in hand, I'm going to whoosh, splash into the tank here and start swimming for the chest.
All right, you jump into the water. Steve, you jumped into the water?
Yeah, Donovan jumps into the water.
Wow. All right. Well, it's like regular water. It's like room temperature. It's actually kind of comfy. You taste salt. It's like salt water.
I'm going to swim down. I'll dog paddle over to where the chest is, take a deep breath with the pry tool in my mouth, and go
And
under.
you do it. Takes maybe 2.5 breaststrokes to pull yourself down under the surface of this water and position yourself where you could manhandle the treasure chest. And it opens easily. You do it immediately. You expected it to be harder or something, and the thing just opens, and a couple of the gemstones spill out into the amidst the coral reef and the sand, the earth that makes up the bottom of this bowl. Make a Constitution check, I guess, for holding your.
It's not good, guys. Constitution. I'm going to use my advantage, my inspiration for advantage. Constitution check. Oh my god.
You got, dude. You feel your lungs burn, like you can't even do it another second.
Go right back up.
You feel like you're gonna drop the tank. You don't get a breath.
Go right back up. I got it open, so.
There you go.
Constitution's not a strong suit for Donovan, folks. Panting in the water. I'll slide the tool back into my belt and then and go back down underwater as soon as I feel like I catch my breath.
All right. You do it. You go down again. Gad, roll another Constitution check.
I am going to use my fast hands. It says use an object. I'll throw it up in the chat. So I don't know if that is, you know.
Yeah,
That's
sleight of
appropriate.
hand for sure.
No,
You're like
fast
looking to
hands.
grab.
Yeah.
You trying to get all the contents of this treasure chest, including
trying-
the ones that you dropped on the.
dump as many as I can into my pouch. I'm looking though. I'm opening my eyes underwater to try and look for the stones that Aldous said was in there. I'll avoid any like obvious gemstones. I'm more concerned with finding the eyes. So 8.
Your lungs burn, but you can get it done. And you gather up the stuff. You grab, trying to see underwater. It's a little difficult, but you're a hero, so you have no problem getting it done on the second attempt here.
Oh, as soon as I get to the top, I'll open the leather satchel and I'll look for the 2 stones that I really wanted to grab just to be extra sure.
You finger through them, and you quickly see there they are. Boom, boom.
2 of them?
They look identical.
Must be them. I guess we'll see when you get out.
Yeah, I'll climb out. Swim over to the side and climb out the ladder.
Water just pours off of you. It starts dripping from every place your clothes hang, off your nose. Your hair is flat to your head.
Coughing out
Everything
water.
on you. You're soaking wet.
And I immediately run up.
Raya,
Probably
Raya,
30
Did you
pounds
find
heavier
them?
than you were a minute ago.
Raya. Coughing out water. I'll toss the leather sack to Raya. Is that what you? Is that them? I'll toss them over as I climb down.
Donovan, I think so. If so, I owe you. I owe you my
Joanna,
life.
you feel on your the side of your armor like a tug. Tug, 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 tug. Hey,
Okay.
hey, warrior.
What do you want?
How long are you guys gonna be? Are you sneaking around? What's going on? I gotta get this stuff. I gotta get this stuff over to one of those statues.
What are you on, like a time crunch? What are you talking about?
Well, I'm just wondering. I'm just making small talk.
I don't think this concerns you, gnome. Also, I just want to say I'm dying at how tiny his little icon is. Like, I keep looking at it and it makes me laugh.
Little baby.
This doesn't concern you.
Dude, I don't ever want to play another character in my life other than Flutterfoot Zipwiggle.
Yeah, he also, I'm like, is he a townie? He kind of sounds like a townie.
I don't know. I think it was different last session or something.
No, I kind of love it though. It's
Just
great.
vibing. Vibing the Flutterfoot.
It's so good.
So he starts to enter into what seems like small talk to you, Joanna, and there you are, 30 pounds wetter, Donovan, with a sack full of what look like some of the most valuable gemstones you've seen.
We're only looking for 2, and that's what I'll say. The stones that you're looking for, Raya, are they in there? And please tell me they're in there, because I'll spit water out onto the floor. Not much of a swimmer. Can Raya
So
examine?
I was about to ask, would you say that they're technically stone as well, or what are they made out of?
Yes, I would say they're technically stone.
Okay, then I'd like to make an intelligence or history check to see if I can just confirm that it's the eyes.
Okay.
And then I also have stone cunning, so it's double my proficiency bonus.
You start to think about this, Raya, and as soon as it occurs to you, you notice the thing was already, these things are like throbbing when they get near each other. The stone started throbbing. These little things they're like meant to be together, and it's obvious to you upon seeing them.
Oh, still a
3.
terrible roll, but it would have been plus a 2 more, so it would have been a 5. But either way, it still seems
Why
pretty
am I here
obvious.
It doesn't matter. It takes no expertise on your behalf.
Yeah.
This thing is magical. You recognize suddenly, and it's of its own doing, not yours. That you understand that these things belong together, almost like magnetic.
Do you have this? Is that them? As I walk over to Aldous, do we have the eyes, Rhea?
I think so. I think we need to put them into the stone and see what happens.
Save that for later. I'll retrieve my pistols from Aldous and offer my hand out to recover my powder bag. We need to get out of here. No time. This is no time to be greedy. Despite the fortunes inside that bowl, we need to go.
We got what we came here primarily for,
And hopefully more.
And you
Spitting
and
out
suddenly,
water.
Donovan, you hear the most horrible thing you could possibly hear.
Oh no, I know exactly what that is. I'm guessing it's something like,
Yes, you hear that.
No.
run! Donovan will
Hide,
say.
hide, Aldous, hide.
And he appears there. And then after he appears, you see coming from this area that tunnel you walked through before, Aldous, back here. You see Nihilor walks out behind him.
Now's your chance.
possibly an ally
Now's your
at
chance,
this rate.
Elvis.
And at the same time, you hear and see Nihilor, Aldous. You have, oh, Aldous.
Fuck. I'll step slowly out from behind the glass.
Surely, Aldous, you realize we have entered into a friendship of sorts, and all you need to do is ask. We would be happy to accommodate with a caveat, per se.
Oh, what's this caveat?
I trust you are happy you have now feast your eyes on parts of that artifact, the Stone of Galore. That makes you happy, yes?
I'm sure I don't know what you mean.
Now, Aldous, we can't be honest with each other. And you see the Xanathar pulls a chain, like with the torso it's a big ball of flesh. Attached to it is this chain, and it yanks it around itself, and you see attached to it Esvel Raznar.
Where are they in the room?
They're over here.
Oh, I see. Okay. Over here. Have they moved into the room then?
Yeah, they're in the room.
Okay.
They're just kind of like just there. Yeah, and Neilor is just calmly floating over the floor, just slowly in your direction, coming to a stop, just like he's entering the room.
Oh God.
These are your friends then, yes, Aldous?
You could call them that.
Well, Luke, we are aware of the large sum of gold, the secrets the stone keeps. We allow you to have these stones, but we would want 95% of that gold. You would get 5%.
Oh God. I'll sort of walk up a little bit closer and I'll say, "Now come on, Neolor. I thought we were better friends than that."
It's not a matter of friendship. The stones belong to the Xanathar.
Oh,
The
God.
eyes.
I'm gonna wave.
I
Yeah, I want to.
I
back
like
up.
don't know. I'm so conflicted.
Come on, Rhea.
The Xanathar insists that you insert one of the eyes in his presence.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna hint that I even have them, or that Donovan gave them to me.
I mean, I feel like the jig is up. Like they know.
You must, Aldous, and only Aldous hears this creature talking. You guys hear, and then once in a while you hear the Xanathar responding with a guttural 1,000-pound belly laugh type speak. But Neolor is speaking telepathically. Neolor is speaking telepathically to Aldous, and
Aldous, what are they saying?
I'll use my awakened mind, which I'll link to communicate with Rhea. I mean, would it make any sense to communicate to the whole party at one time, or is that even like doable? Like telepathically, I mean.
Waken mind. You can minds of other creatures. With any creature you can see within 30 feet of you. You don't need to share language. It's written like it's one creature.
Okay.
But
Well,
I'm not
maybe
sure.
I'll just if I have to choose one creature, I'll choose Rhea.
I
And
don't
I'll
know.
basic
I don't
yeah.
think so. Let's interpret it like, because it says touch the minds of other creatures. So we can interpret it like these are your close friends. Maybe it extends to, how much familiarity you have with them or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah. And
I
I
don't
won't speak to the gnome. But everybody else, I'll basically just like relay what Neolor is telling me. And I mean, I want to be like, hey, it's ours now. Like, I don't want to make a deal with them, but also
Yeah.
like, I don't know if we could get out of here alive if we're about to throw down right now, you know?
Aldous,
I
listen
don't
to
know.
me.
We're not throwing down.
You are powerful, but the Xanathar, he is the future leader of Waterdeep. You must realize this is not a match for you to undertake.
Rhea, come on.
Think else.
Rhea, come on. I'm gonna position myself near that secret door, waving at the rest of them. Actually, it's just Rhea at this point. Albus is in front of us. Come on.
To run
And
out the secret door?
Hold on a second.
I feel like if we run, they're just gonna kill us. Like,
Not if they can't follow us.
oh God.
Have some faith, Aldous.
Yeah. My voice is cracking. I'm like, "Ugh."
I'm scared.
I'm scared.
I mean, that's a rough choice there, Albus.
Part of me is like,
I'll do whatever.
just show them what they want, and we can get back at them later. You
I'll
know,
do whatever you want to do, Albus, Rhea. I'll let you guys make the call.
because they said they'll let us keep the stones, right? That was part of it. Like they'll let us.
They want the money.
I think so, and they get the gold, but I mean, frankly, I don't.
Donovan, Esvel Rosmar says, Hey, you got something he wants. He's got something you want. Hey, could you make me part of this bargain too? Like, get me the hell out of here. And as soon as she says that, he yanks the chain and cuts off her, because she's got it chained around her neck. So he like yanks it, and she immediately stops talking.
That's all Donovan.
Aldous, Esfil. Add her to whatever bargain you make. Should you choose to
Raya,
make a
these
bargain.
magical items are giving off an energy. You feel it, as if, again, like they belong together, and the absence of being apart is felt.
What's he want, Aldous? I'll say at him.
He'll allow us 5% of the treasure, of the hoard of gold. But that's it.
What do they need the gold for? We need it more than them, frankly. And that's kind of
Yeah.
a steep bargain.
Yeah. I'll respond with being like, but we get to leave here with our lives.
And 10%. Don will say. And Esfel.
You say that out loud?
Yeah. To you, Aldous.
Yeah. Okay. Oh God.
Whoever has the highest whoever has the highest charisma should probably like step forward and have something to say.
I have 3 charisma, but
I've got persuasion, and I'm gonna be willing to use one of my luck points to do it.
You mean you got a +3 charisma? Is that what you mean?
No, I've got a
yeah.
I've actually got a +8 on my persuasion, but I also have my luck.
Well, then Donovan should be doing this.
Well, I think I have 13 plus 1, so I think 14.
Anyone can do it. It's just I'm giving you the meta that if you want to persuade these guys, if you're going to enter into a negotiation, there's going to be a check, and someone who's qualified, the most qualified, should be chosen to do that, I'd say.
Yeah.
Or you can help one another if you both have something like that. If you're both going to contribute to the conversation and the negotiations, certainly more than one. Or you can all roll. I don't care. But maybe someone will roll a 1 and put their foot in their mouth or something. Joanne will be like, "Fuck this shit."
Yeah.
I'm willing to try. I'm feeling lucky. Anybody got an issue? I'll look back at my companions. Anybody got an issue with me arguing for a better deal?
I think it makes
Go
sense
right
for
ahead.
you to sort of, when you see Esfel, to sort of step forward and try
I need
to
like 20
persuade them.
seconds. Hold on a second.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna argue for 2.
Yeah, I think we need 20 years.
He offered,
I'm like, this is a hard decision.
Yeah.
Thinking in my head, I mean, he offered 5. He'll probably go at least 10 or 15 if we can make an argument.
And who's to say we end up giving them that much?
Well,
Like,
that's the
where,
truth.
like, we could just say that. I don't know.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, down the line, we might have to, I don't know, destroy the Xanathar and take back all the money anyway, you know? So I'm like, give them what they want now, you know?
As much as I love gold coins, at this point I'm more concerned with my own ass. We're gonna make it out of here.
And the stone.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Right, I mean, as long as they're letting us keep the eyes and the stone, like, that's the biggest thing.
You guys want to give me? I just threw it up in the chat. I have a luck roll, which means I can roll an additional d20. So if I fuck this up, as long as if I roll poorly, I can immediately re-roll with my luck roll. So
yeah, that sounds pretty great.
I got a pretty good persuasion. It's one of my. I actually have expertise in persuasion now since I went up a level. So I'm +8, so it's pretty good. It's a pretty good bonus to have. So I can roll persuasion. If it, as soon as I see it, it doesn't look good, I can roll a second persuasion check with my luck roll.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
And I
Yeah.
trust Donovan with my life, so
Yeah, I
I'm
say
okay
go
with
for
that.
it.
You see little Jimmy move in, the pastry chef.
Oh
Head
boy.
pastry chef move in, and he offers the group of you cupcakes.
Shit, does he walk right up
Yep.
to us?
Yep.
Oh, fuck me.
Everybody grab
I'm
a
gonna
cupcake.
Fucking grab one. God damn it! I'm bleeding to death over here. I'm through spitting pieces of this cupcake out. I'm going to say to the Xanathar and the Ithalid that fucking maimed my former dwarven companion because I recognize him. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Aldous, you must realize there are many advantages to having friends such as the Xanathar. Protection such as those healing cupcakes.
As the was it a halfling who's serving this?
Yes.
As he passes me, I'll sort of say, "There's truth in what you say," and sort of give space for Donovan to come up because he seems like he is eager to get a better deal.
I'm not coming up too far. I'm gonna wave it out as like to come closer to us. Aldous,
I'll
Neil-
walk back slowly.
Neolor says to you telepathically, what is friend's offer? Actually, hold on. Let me pull up Neolor real quick. Where is he? Where's Neolor? Oh, there he is. I think he can talk to anyone.
I'll speak through Aldous, but I won't. I think he understands common. So, can I chew this cupcake up?
Yup.
All right, spitting crumbs.
Anyone wants one. He moves amidst the group of you.
Does it have the same effect as the last cupcake I had on it?
Yeah, I definitely take one.
Yes, it does.
I will chew that piece up, and with the as soon as I get the last few bites, spitting crumbs from my mouth. 20%, and the life of that one, Esfel. She's to come with us. Coughing as I spit out crumbs on my hands. There's 5 of us and 1 of you, Xanathar. You want the coin? I know what awaits within the secret safe.
Neolor and the Xanathar groans.
I'll look at
You
Aldous
feel-
like I'll look at Aldous as if he understands better than I do. Oh, should I roll my persuasion check?
Yes.
I am prepared to use my luck roll, so I'm going to roll it and then re-roll it if I don't think it's good enough. So,
Okay.
Persuasion. Come on, motherfucker. I'm re-rolling it right away using one of my luck points. Oh, fuck me.
It helps.
And you see Neolor turn to the Xanathar, and there's some like, and Donovan, roll a wisdom check.
Great. Oh, motherfucker. Let me roll a good roll. 13?
You know that Neolor is now speaking to you telepathically. And he says, "Ah, Donovan, is it? Friend of Aldous. Aldous Blackwell, master of the Eye of Vecna. You are his friend, yes?"
I'll stop myself, but I'll be like, I have what? Yes, Albus is my friend.
Any friend of Aldous Blackwell is a friend of mine. The Xanathar says he will go no higher than 10%, but he does appreciate your moxie. I think you humans so do say.
Well,
The group of you all at once see one of the center eye stalks on the Xanathar point over at the whole room, and instead of like before where an eye ray came out in a single ray, you see this light form from this center eye that takes up a cone shape and fills almost the entire room in front of the Xanathar. And you feel a heaviness as if Rhea, you would interpret it as, and Aldous, you would interpret it as a suppression of magical forces weighing upon you.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I nod my head like I'm okay with 10%.
The Xanathar wants you to know he has engaged his anti-magic cone not as a form of aggression, just to make sure we're all on even playing fields. We have come unarmed. And the Xanathar goes,
Okay. I'll step forward and say I'll say, okay, 10%. But what of the lady?
we take Asfeld with us.
The Xanathar immediately drops the chain towards the group of you. It is done. We care not for the women. If it is important to you, it is yours. Your directive is to find the remaining eye, unite it with the artifact, locate the sum of gold that is due to the city, but will in fact go to the Xanathar Guild. If you agree to this, you will have one of the most powerful entities on the face of Faerun in your favor.
I'll look around at the rest of the group. He's saying that if we agree to his terms, 10% in the life of the Esfeld, that it will provide him with the money requested. 10% to us, the rest goes to him. I'll look around at Bix and Joanna and anybody that, well, I guess Ray was included, maybe. Anyone that wasn't privy to the conversation, to make sure that the rest of the party's in agreement.
Yeah, I am definitely.
This has been much stress. Why don't we take a relaxing stroll? We're about to decorate one of our new statues, a newfound enemy of the Xanathars that we have vanquished. Would you like to join us for the ceremony? We are about to adorn his statue.
I'd
What do you guys
prefer
think?
to make my leave, Xanathar. We'll take you.
Zipswiggle says, he bumps into you, Joanna. You feel him shoulder bumping. He says, I think that's what this stuff is for. We're going to put it on one of the statues he just made. Kind of like, putting a costume on him. You know, making fun of one of his rivals.
Maybe I'll step forward and say, we would love to stay, but we have to get to work to find that final eye. I hope you understand.
Aldous, we respect your opinion. Thank you for not dawdling. This is of the utmost importance. The group of you will need rest, though.
Certainly. We just would, like to get you your gold as soon as possible as well. And
There is
You
no
know.
safer place in Faerun to rest than in the care of the Xanathar, and that offer is extended to you and the group.
Looking at
What do you guys think?
looking at Joanna and Bix, I'll shake my head no. Oh yeah, and Rhea.
Yeah, it seems a little counterintuitive. I think we still need to get out of here as soon as we can.
Take the stones and we go.
And now you see you've been focused on this. All you've been looking at is the Xanathar and like this weird magical energy that's coming from him, and this alien Ithalid that's talking telepathically to select individuals here. But now that your attention has a moment to recover, and you see Nazca is actually in the room now. You do see each of you over the course of this next minute. End up seeing one of these gazers hovering in the air. Its little eye stalks eyeballing you, and this guy is there. This guy shows up as if his entourage begins to show up here. All right, so a deal it is, and you will take your leave?
Yes, I'm afraid we must go.
Oh,
Um,
there is another matter. The Xanathar wants to see one of the eyes put into the artifact. We want to be absolutely sure what we are dealing with. Please, show us.
I'll look back at Rhea.
I kind of whisper to the group, do they know we even have the stone? What if we say, like, we know of it or know where it is, but we don't have it right now? We just kind of need to get out of here.
You're gonna have to eat it again.
Yeah, like, we can't let them know that we even have it.
I think they know we have the stone.
Aldous, you
My
realize
hunch is that they know.
Neelar is actually detecting your thoughts right now, and he telepathically says to you, Aldous, we are aware you carry the artifact and have for some time now.
They just want their money. Greedy fucks. If we
And I'll turn around and just say, they know we have the stone.
one eye, Rhea. Stay close to the exit.
Okay, I'll walk up to the top of the stairs, pretending it's just for like show or so everyone can see, but secretly it's as an escape just in case. And I pull out the stone covered with dry vomit, kind of smells a little bit. Everyone kind of catches a whiff of it. And I pull out one of the eyes that was their eye that we got from the pool just now. So I don't want them to know that we have the last eye. So I take it out.
That's what it looks like without an eye in it.
Yeah, and I'm even a little scared because I haven't tried to put them in yet. So I'm kind of like holding them both up side by side and just like analyzing it. And
It's like a magnet, as if you let the eye go, it would go thump.
Yeah, I feel like the magnetism and the connection and the strength, and then I just kind of take a deep breath and go ahead and put it in.
And it
In one
actually
of the
doesn't do that. As it doesn't do what you thought it was going to do, but it does fit right into it, and then it looks like this.
God damn,
Oh.
we found one of them. Holy shit, I can't believe we found 2 of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Rhea, you immediately black out, and start to attune to this very powerful artifact.
I'm still like functioning and like standing. I'm just like blacked out essentially, or do I fall unconscious?
You're not falling down, but your eyes roll into the back of your head. It's taking all of your
No.
all of your concentration.
I'm gonna rush up to Rhea, pick her up, holding this. I'm not gonna touch the stone, but I will pick up Rhea. No. Not that way. We go a different way. New map?
I only
Huh.
see black.
Yeah, just black.
That is what you see, Rhea, as you
Uh,
feel yourself automatically attuning to this very powerful magic item, as if it wasn't even a choice of yours. Your choice was made long ago when you started carrying it, and you have a vision. Can everyone see the picture I just popped up?
I can.
Yep.
What the fuck? Is that galore?
And you see this thing fluidly moving through. It's not water, but it's the only thing you can equate it to of how this thing moves like hair underwater. And let's see here.
It's galore. Aldous probably has a special interpretation of that.
Aldous, I will tell you. Neilor motions towards Rhea and says, I will tell you some things we know about this artifact. When the Papa ritual is performed, the stone magically eliminates a memory or piece of knowledge from everyone on Toril except for the person who is attuned to the stone. It is a ritual spell. A special ritual form of legend lore which takes 12 hours to cast. We know other particulars about that. But more practically, when the stone was blinded, it was inert. With one eye restored, the stone can communicate, but still does not see the secrets it once contained. And the group of you look at Rhea with like her eye. She's standing there with her eyes rolled back into her head, holding this stone.
I'm gonna try and grab Rhea under the arms without touching the stone or her hands and drag her towards the secret door that we came through. Seeing her condition. I'll look at Aldous and be like, the Xanathar happy with this?
Oh, we would like to know what your friend is experiencing.
Well, I'm blacked out. I can't really do anything, right?
I don't think she's up for sharing right now.
Ah, give it time. Give it time. Your friend may not know the extent of the powers of this powerful matter artifact for some time. I suspect she is now attuning to it.
Possibly. Donovan will stop at the door and look at Joanna, kind of leaving Rhea on the floor. Like, hey, I can't carry her. She's too heavy. You're gonna have to carry her out if we have to go out this door. I'll say quietly to Joanna.
Is she still standing up?
No, she's fucked up. Look at her.
I mean, she didn't fall to the ground though, right? Like she's just like out of it.
I think so. Yeah, I don't know if I fell.
Well, either way, I'm gonna grab her and throw her over my shoulder.
Rhea, you suddenly realize that your friends are concerned about you, and you feel Joanna about to go for you, and you know you don't need assistance. You're just all of your attention, physically, mentally, spiritually, were focused on this item. And now that you've kind of woken up, it seems absurd for Joanna to throw you over her shoulder when you can move perfectly on your own. But you do realize that this artifact has powers. And from being attuned to it, you may have access to some of these powers. And one of them you sense is a legend lore thing. You think you're going to gain a lot of lore. You just sense that. And it starts to communicate with you. You know there's a communication happening, but it's more like beeps and buzzes and underwater sounds is the closest you could relate to it. But it is attempting to communicate. And you hear one word. Excellentir. And you know this, you don't know what it means off the top of your head, but it's spelled, you know the spelling, you know the word inside and out, the pronunciation, the way it's communicated to you. The spelling is Essylhathir, Excellentir. And you know it to be an elvish word. And Neolor says, there is no need to walk to where you are traveling to. We can teleport you anywhere within the city limits from this lair.
All right. Where to?
The manor.
Okay. Yeah, and that's what I'll tell them. Outside of lift your spirits.
Think you can do it?
It's 10:30, so we can. Here, I'll move you there. Here, he takes you to a teleportation device. Ultimately, unless there's anything else you wanted to accomplish, if do you want to wait to teleport or do it right now? It's after 10:30.
I think like the only thing is maybe as we're walking, I'll ask Neolor about the explosion that happened and sort of just try to inquire, oh, what was that? You know, I just want to gain more information about what happened.
There was an intruder. It has been caught. We were about to adorn its statue with its belongings to market and remind all of our gang members to oppose the Xanathar is futile.
I see.
Please join us. We are about to retire.
No, we must get going.
All right. Well, we'll end it there for the night, and then we'll pick up teleporting you guys to the...
Could you spell that word one more time for me, please?
Yeah, Esselinthir. Essylathir. And things start coming to you slowly, Rhea. Now all of a sudden you realize it means the beauty of eyes, which are the color of a storm-tossed sea, is what that elvish word means.
Wow.
We got the stones. We got 2 or 3. 2. Holy.
And you,
Yeah.
Rhea, you believe that is just not even the tip of an iceberg of information that would possibly flow from this ancient artifact, is what you sense as we close for the night.
I'll grab Esfel
Cool.
as well. I'll walk over to the Xanathar and right up in front of him and grab Esfel.
All right, you do it. She's got a chain around her neck.
I won't grab her by the chain.
She's been stripped of her clothes other than her hood. She has that slave bikini on.
As appropriately as I can, I'll lead her back. Drag her if I have to. Back to the...
She's fine. She's happy to go with you. She clings to you, like hugs you. One
Right.
eye has been restored to the stone. Huge milestone.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. Fuck yeah. And you've got another one you still need to put into... Wait,
Mhm.
we have
Yeah,
2,
well, I have
right?
the other 2. Yeah, so we can see the true power next session.
We have to
Well,
get
you have one other.
1 stone left to get... Or 1 eye left to
Oh,
get
okay.
from
Yeah.
Castellanor. That fucking animal.
Oh, I have it shipping from Germany. You caught that on the
Yeah.
someone reacted to it. Like a handmade stone of galore.
Yeah. That's awesome.
So cool.
Yeah.
I got Aldous' eye. I got that toy. I got the stone of galore
Yeah.
toy. Can't wait to lay that shit on you guys.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
It is. Good.
Yeah.
Goods. Wait. Well, I guess we have to wait till next session. But might be getting dumped out in a place where we're not going to be under.
Well, remember, you're doing time at Ammon's farm.
Right. I mean, we could still decide where we want to go, right? We're still...
Well, that's what I was saying. If you don't want to hastily decide,
maybe we'll decide at the beginning of next session then.
Go to your parents' shop.
Yeah.
That might be a good call.
Okay.
Hide out.
Okay.
oh shit, maybe let me know ahead of time. That'd be good.
Yeah, because you can't rest with us. You can't sit with us.
Oh my god. True.
Right. Yeah.
You're gonna have to go to. It's kind of a. Well, it's fine.
You can take my share there, Alice.
Mm-hmm.
I give you my share to find you some peace. So,
No one
Cool.
can sleep around him, dude. It's like from 300 feet. Where the fuck are you gonna go?
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's okay. People just like lose a night's sleep and then you move to another place, or maybe you
Yeah.
won't. Maybe you'll find a nice apartment. Everyone will eventually just
I
move
need
away.
to live in a 300-foot tower.
That's a tall tower.
Well,
Yeah.
150. You know, look at
Maybe
the.
maybe on a farm just outside of the city walls. I mean,
Yeah.
ultimately, if you want to avoid disturbing people, then yes.
Yeah.
I don't think there is a 300-foot tower. I'm not sure. Yeah, like the walking statues, they're only like 60, 70 feet.
Damn.
Maybe the tower of the Castle Waterdeep might go 12 stories or something.
Donovan.
So I
I'll
don't
pay
know.
you
You
my
could
share.
build one. You're gonna have enough money. You could borrow. You could build the tallest structure in Waterdeep. That would kind of be cool.
Damn.
I don't know. I
Well-
don't think you're gonna go unnoticed that long, dude.
Yeah. We'll
You
see.
know? I mean, how can
We'll
you go?
see
Yeah, we'll see.
how I function
Eye
in
in the tail.
society.
Oh my god. You'll function
Yeah.
great in society. It's just people can't fucking sleep around you. That's for sure.
Yeah, right. I'm fine. It's your problem.
Yeah. Right. True.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Great time.
All right,
Good
guys.
to see everybody.
Thanks.
It's awesome. Can't wait.
Yeah.
Next
yeah.
week.
I'm
Dude,
gonna finish
Heist!
this beer, but yeah.
We got the eyes. We got 2 eyes in one session.
Yeah.
2 eyes. We wanted to put
Yeah.
1 in, but we got 2 eyes. Raya, we're 1 eye away from getting
Yeah. Getting close.
Yeah,
one
we're
eye.
really
1
close.
eye. Holy shit! I can't believe we made it this far, and we made 50,000 gold pieces. So. Although maybe more if we can use the eye to get us more. I'm kind
Yeah, I
of
mean, who knows?
We
Maybe we
might-
can
we might get it
pull
all.
the wool over their eyes.
We might get it all. Donovan's
Yeah.
negotiations are bullshit. I was like, if this eye does what it says it can do, we might get 500,000 gold pieces. That's enough for all of us to retire comfortably. So
All right.
split 5 ways. Good time.
Wow.
Yeah. Thanks for showing
So
up.
cool.
We're doing good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks,
until next
guys.
time.
Really
Thanks.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
So Bix is starting another 2-hour poo because I won't be around next week.
Oh,
Okay.
that's sad. Why?
Yeah, I have to.
You got poo?
So I'm going to a convention and with work and stuff, the only time I really have to prepare is after work, and that's when Dind is.
No problem, hon.
Oh,
Going
yeah.
going to Washington D.C. though, so that's cool.
Cool.
Oh, yeah. I hope you have fun.
Yeah, I'll try to bring back stuff for everyone.
Cool. Nice. Is it like a comic convention or what kind of convention?
It's Otakon, so it's anime and like comic books, basically nerd
Oh,
stuff.
cool. Nice. Yeah, have a lot of fun.
I actually think they have a Din table, so I might check it out.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably not gonna be as cool as ours though, because no
Yeah.
one's a cooler DM than my dad.
Oh God.
Oh.
Thanks, honey. You're so
That's sweet.
sweet. It's not true, but that's great.
Oh.
That's my girl.
I mean, he ordered a stone of galore from Germany. So.
Word.
Yeah.
I did do that.
Don't think other DMs do that.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think
it's
many
awesome.
do.
Thank you.
I don't think many do. All right, guys, I gotta head out.
Love
but
you.
I'll see ya.
Yeah, see you guys next time.
Very excited.
See
See you
Yes.
guys.
Thank you as
Thanks. Have a good
See you
night.
later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.